Audelia Creek is the perfect example of how effective TAP can be. The campus has really embraced the model. They are constantly being reflective about what they're doing. TAP has become the way that they do things here.
Audelia Creek Elementary in the Richardson Independent School District of Dallas, Texas, opened its doors in 2003. Just 1 year later, it was a school in trouble.
Audelia Creek was not an easy place to work. It was pretty rough. The behavior problems were bad.
We had the #1 referral rate for the district, and my husband was worried about my safety because we had windows being broken and things like that.
The school was basically non-acceptable, an unacceptable campus in terms of scores.
We knew we needed to have a much more stable educational environment than what had been present at Audelia Creek its first 2 years. And to do that, that meant we had to have good teachers and we had to have teachers who would stay. And to do that, we had to have good leadership. That's why Michael was brought in to provide that leadership.
I don't know of any other elementary school principal that comes to work in a Harley. Mike is unique, he is a phenomenal leader, and folks should not be fooled by his laid-back personality. He is in charge.
Come on, guys, let's go. When I came to Audelia Creek, I knew what I had to do, and so I was just that tenacious and stubborn that I was going to do it.
The new principal was faced with an undisciplined, low-performing, and highly transient student population. But after hearing about the TAP system from his district supervisors, Mike Savage saw a new way forward.
I brought in the TAP system because when I looked at TAP, I realized that it had all the elements that I needed to make this school better. I put all my eggs in one basket, and I said I've got to make it work.
Implementation was planned for 2005, and Audelia Creek would become one of the first 3 TAP schools in Texas. Still, not everyone was on board.
We had 27 people decide not to come back. The following year, though, when we implemented TAP, with 27 new faculty members, we seemed to really get all on the same page.
My initial impressions of TAP at first were a bit frightening. I felt a bit overwhelmed, a little out of my element, but as time went on, I started to gain some confidence and really understand what TAP was about. It shows in my classroom, it shows in the way I teach.
While TAP provided a rigorous academic structure for Audelia Creek, Principal Savage set about resolving another major issue.
He brought 2 community liaisons to deal with the discipline, which was a great help to the teachers because it was a weight lifted off of our shoulders. And now we all have a common goal, the success of the kids.
The stage was now set for the transformation of Audelia Creek.
We saw growth and a change in the school within 1 year. We saw our kids go beyond what even the district thought was possible by using TAP.
Every year that Audelia Creek has participated in the TAP system, they have maximized their value-added gains with a value-added score of 5.
After a full year of implementation, the percentage of students meeting proficiency on state tests jumped from 48 to 63 and continued up to a high of 83, an extraordinary increase of 80%.
What was the common error that your students were making when you were reading with them, and what common factor you think was keeping them from achieving benchmark? They're not reading through the words. And so the strategy that we're going to do today actually addresses what to do when you have a student that's not reading through a word.
The year before TAP was here at Audelia Creek, we were almost academically unacceptable. And each year since we've implemented TAP, we've increased our rating. Last year we were exemplary, which is the highest rating you can achieve.
I can't even describe the pride that we have in our school. The first year I was in the district, I would go to district meetings and people would say, "Oh, what school are you from?" And I'd say, "Audelia Creek, I'm from Audelia Creek." And they go, "Oh." But now, 6 years later, someone says, "What school are you from?" "Audelia Creek." "Oh, great, I heard that they're doing some great things." And with our exemplary status, I mean, it's fabulous.
Kiss your brains for being so smart. Write that down.
TAP helps people grow. I love to see the children grow. I love to see the teachers grow. The kids like being here. It's working for the kids. It's great. The kids love it.
TAP takes the No Child Left Behind concept and throws it into a whole new perspective. Not only is the child not left behind, the child is exceeding beyond and above what is expected of them. when they're in a TAP school.
It is TAP that has made the big difference for us. TAP is that good.
Audelia Creek certainly attained great results, but the combination of staff and leadership with the TAP system pulled all the pieces together. We're very, very proud of Audelia Creek.